Well, there he is, the man of the hour, Corbin Burnes. 29 in the third innings. That's right. No walks, 49 strikeouts.
Carlson's had big numbers in the first inning. And Carlson chases 97 that dips down, and it's the first out of the day.
Well, the streak's alive. He's yet to walk a hitter.
Edman is on third base for Nolan Arenado.
Now Arenado gets one pass short, and that's going to break the ice for the Cardinals. Nolan Arenado makes it 1-0 as Edman scores. 2 hits, 1 run now for St. Louis, and here comes Matt Carpenter. 3 for 11 with a couple homers in his career against the starter for Milwaukee. And that one's lifted to shallow center. Kane racing in, going to be a tough play, and it drops. And Arenado is going to round third. Here comes the throw, and it is in time. Arenado's toasted home. Narvaez slaps on the tag.
Jack Flaherty, for me, you look at certain players that were affected by the pandemic-shortened season. Yeah. It affected Jack Flaherty.
Vogelbach for the series is 1 for 3. He has walked twice and struck out. 1-2. Jim Reynolds, the crew chief, is at first. Tony Randazzo at second. John Lipke over at third. The pitch, Vogelbach hits it hard on the ground. It's a fair ball caught by Goldschmidt, moving into foul territory. Underhanding to Flaherty, covering. Nicely done.
He catches everything, doesn't he?
He does.
O'Neill, Bader, and Kisner coming up.
Corbin Burnes ready, and here it is. Struck him out swinging. Burnes with strikeout number 2 in the game, and the batter is going to be Harrison Bader.
And he gets Bader and sets a new record. 52 strikeouts and no walks. It's the most Ks before issuing a walk to start a season. He tops Kenley Jansen's record of 51 set in 2017, and there you are. He broke your record as a starter, 35 in 2013.
Flaherty with a homer and 2 RBIs, going 2 for 12 this year.
Here he comes again. Hey, struck him out swinging, and he strikes out the side with a base hit mixed in there.
And now their hottest hitter, Avisail Garcia, stepping up. Got him. Garcia down on strikes. First punch out of the day for Jack Flaherty.
Narvaez is the batter.
Popped up. Arenado finds it.
The flip down shades. See, he still has the shades up. He picks up the ball. Then watch this. Old school flips down the pop down shades.
Jackie Bradley Jr., 2 hits in his last 22 at bats. 0 for 7 in the series, a left-handed hitter.
Bradley Jr. to center. Bader glides over. It's Tommy Edman to lead off the third inning. A ball and 2 strikes to Edman. That's nasty.
Dylan Carlson's coming up.
And that's Daniel Vogelbach.
Fair ball.
On
fair
a fair
ball.
ball.
It's a fair ball.
Dylan Carlson said it hit his foot. He's going to hang around and see if that. Can you review that?
You don't stand in the box if it doesn't hit you.
Yeah, there's no question. That was right off
there
the top
goes.
of
Got
the
him
toe.
on the foot.
It was.
Yeah. Right toe. Yep.
Craig Counsell still getting another word here in. Well, we reviewed it, Matt, and it looks like
yes, we did. We got it right.
Yeah.
We got it right. Like I said, hitters are not very good actors. You can very much tell what happened by the reaction of the hitter.
At bat continues after the foul ball.
This place might go nuts if the walk record gets broke right here.
And no more Craig Counsell for the rest of the game as you saw him head to the tunnel. Ejected from the contest here in the third. Carlson sends one to left. Bradley Jr. racing over to the line, adjusts on the move and makes the catch. And to redirect his route to retire Carlson 2 away.
I think Craig Counsell's going to go for the runway and say, well, you know what? He was arguing for naught. You could clearly see this hits right off of the top of the right foot of Dylan Carlson. Pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Even Daniel Vogelbach kind of gave up on the play and was like, hey, maybe we got a free out here.
You know, it's interesting when John Paul was talking about the wind, it looked like it played Jackie Bradley pretty much had a hard time with that ball down the left field line. He almost overran it. It looks like the wind is a real factor out in the outfield.
And Bradley Jr., Gold Glover in center field 1 year with Boston. Goldschmidt takes the pitch down the pipe.
That's basically what's made Burns so effective. We've seen that cutter 96, 97. Takes a little bit off. That's almost the slider at 86 miles an hour. So we've seen the cutter, the slider, and we've also seen the curveball. So he's just not a one-trick guy.
Goldschmidt lines that one up and sends it to Bradley Jr. in left. A 2-out base runner for St. Louis. So one in scoring position with 1 out, and back to the top of the order in Colton Wong.
And it is Wong at the plate, and the pitch to Colton is swung on and missed. Chased a breaking ball. Good pitch by Flaherty. And it is Kane at the plate. Kisner sets up inside on the 0-2 pitch, and it's a called strike 3. Kane frozen on that pitch on the inner half.
Matt Carpenter, veteran St. Louis Cardinal, lead it off.
And Burns spots that one beautifully for the strikeout, his 6th of the day. So we'll start with Kisner. Good battle here for Kisner, and he loses out on it to Corbin Burns. Strikeout number 8 of the afternoon. We're only in the 5th.
Jack Flaherty's coming up,
who currently holds the record for most strikeouts between walks, but it's an active race because Garrett Cole has a number at 56 in a row. He pitched yesterday, so Burns passes him for now, then Cole might top him later this week. And he puts away Flaherty.
Here comes a tie. Yeah.
Tommy Edman 1 for 2, stolen base and a run scored.
Edman started the first with a single. Only man to score today, and he's on board again. Reaches for a second time, and the streak has come to a close. Corbin Burns has finally issued a free pass for the first time this season. Bags full of Cardinals for Kisner. Bader, Arenado, and Goldschmidt are on. And that is sent out to deep right. Garcia backing to the track, and he's got it. And Shaw's been their best bat in this series. He doubled his first time up, popped out in the 4th.
It just looks like his concentration has increased every time they've gotten a runner in scoring position. It just looks like his execution of pitches has gotten even sharper.
Shaw goes fishing for out number 1. Vogelbach hanging out at second.
Omar Narvaez with 2 outs and the tying run at second base.
Cabrera warming up in the bullpen. The Cardinals look potentially Jackie Bradley Jr. on the on-deck circle.
That's a drive to deep center, and Bader backing up. He's got some room.
Goldschmidt, a base hit and a walk today. He's also bounced to short.
So he's feeling pretty confident right here in this at bat. He's feeling pretty good about where he's at. His sight lines are good. I think he's feeling pretty good about his situation.
He sees the ball well. There's your chance here. Lorenzo Cain lines it up, tosses home. Edman racing in, and the throw is money. They got him.
here's Kisner.
Jack Flaherty some 95s and 96s, and we haven't seen anything above 88 miles an hour yet from Suter.
Kisner up the middle. Wong, tough play, fades away, and he's got him. Oh, that's smooth.
Well, Paul Goldschmidt's going to have another opportunity to drive in a run in a stadium that he loves to hit in.
Does so much damage in this ballpark in the past. There's a check to first. Ball skips away. And in comes the second run for St. Louis today. Lane Thomas scores. It's 2-0. A free pass for Goldschmidt. Matt Carpenter about to climb in. Carpenter to center. In the sunshine, Kane. Yep, he's got it.
Tyrone Taylor is coming up.
Taylor swings through, pitches up. Reyes strikes out the side. Game over.